Cloudcast Media.
Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media. We have a special edition of our Spotlight on the Community show. We are here pretty much live at the 21st Annual Lead San Diego Visionary Awards. Honored to have on with us is Samantha Beck. She is the Executive Director of Lead San Diego. How you doing, Samantha?
I'm great. How are you, Drew?
Very good. How long have you been with Lead?
I have been with Lead for 3.5 years now.
I got 3.5 years, and this is such an iconic event. And, you got the world's best, so to speak, even here in San Diego with all these great awards. So what is the Visionary Awards all about?
So Visionary Awards is really about celebrating, not to be repetitive, but our visionary leaders.
Right.
So we not only honor Lead graduates, but we honor those that are making huge change in the community that have, we give a Lifetime Achievement Award to a special person that has really made their mark in the community throughout their career and lifetime, as well as celebrating. We have a partnership with 10 News where we celebrate a Community Spotlight winner, and those can be C3s, or that can be someone just making a change in their neighborhood. So from a mom and pop little shop in a neighborhood that just is helping, feed the poor, to someone that's made a longstanding commitment to our region through a lifetime of service. We honor it all. So.
Right, exactly. So Lead's been around for how long now?
So this is our 42nd year of existence. It was created in 1981, and our first graduating class was 1983. So we just had our 40th class graduate.
Right, and it's sort of a who's gone through the program. Jerry Sanders, he'll be on this special podcast a little bit later. Former police chief, mayor, so forth. Now the CEO of he's gone through it. And so almost Phil Blair. I mean, everybody of Manpower. Anyone who's in some type of a leader position is touch Lead somehow, correct?
That's correct. It's pretty amazing. And as I stepped into this role, I knew the importance it had in this community. But as I got to know San Diego more and really the leadership here, I realized what I was stepping into and just the legacy, not just of the organization, but the people that have gone through it.
Right. We talk about leadership a lot, and, everyone talks about this. I'm not sure how many people actually practice it a lot. It's all what you folks are. You have a variety of classes. You have an impact class. You have an advanced class. You've got a C-level class. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So we have, like you mentioned, our C-level class that is called Influence. And I'll start first with Impact. It's our flagship program. It's what Lead started with. And we still run that program very similarly today. Obviously, we change it each year. But it's a 10-month-long program that is a deep dive into the community. We have about 50 of our region's best and brightest emerging leaders join us, and we get out there. We are, we're at naval base, different naval bases. We're learning more and more about the region. And then Influence, what we do is we put that 10-month program into 3 days and make it accessible for our C-suite and executive leaders. And then Advance, our women's program, it helps women build their leadership toolkit to get them into the boardroom, the C-suite, and they also get an independent or a mentorship matching throughout the program to walk them through as they go to their next level of their career.
No, that's great. I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media. You're listening to a special edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community show, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. We are here at the Manchester Grand Hyatt for the 21st Annual Lead San Diego Visionary Awards. Honored to have on with us right now Samantha Beck, Executive Director of Lead San Diego, talking about all the programs. Throughout the years, thousands of people have gone through this program, have they not?
We have about 3,700 alumni.
And if you think about that 3,700 alumni are running businesses, maybe with companies that have 1,000 people, 1,500. So when you look at that impact, no pun intended, of what you have, it is from north to south to east to west. You touch everybody in this county.
It's pretty incredible. And I'd say, a lot of people ask how we recruit. There are, marketing, different things in play, but it's so much just word of mouth by people that have gone through it. They make their staff go through it. They use us as their leadership development arm. And it's pretty incredible to see the people that have gone through it and the legacy that it has.
Right, exactly. And something that's really important as well, you keep in touch with all the folks that have gone through. It's not like you've gone through, now we're not going to talk to you again. They're involved in presentations. I imagine they're involved in seminars and so forth, correct?
That's right. And that's a huge reason why we have Visionary Awards. It not just serves as an opportunity to honor folks and, help lead, but it really is a reunion for our classes. We have the class of 1993 put together a 30th reunion table for tonight.
Wow.
So, and then we also, we have them come back, like you said, as speakers and mentors. All of our mentors are graduates of our influencer impact programs, and they come back because they want to serve and they know how impactful this program can be.
Right. So talk about how important it is to really work with those emerging leaders, ones that may be at the mid-level or whatever the case may be, or just coming up through the ranks of their companies.
Well, now's the time, right? You've made it. You've kind of beaten that first rung. You're managing, or you're getting to the management level, and you know that you want more, or you just don't know how to do it or what's next. Or perhaps it's building your network. It can be, we see so many different reasons why people end up doing a program, but this is the perfect time to capture that and to not just build your network, but help get those skills into your tool belt. The things that you just don't know how to break through, or maybe I'm struggling with communicating or negotiating or whatever that is. And we have courses for all of that. So and that's for me. I remember when I was, right at that senior management director level, and I wanted so much more for myself. And I went through a leadership program, and it completely changed the trajectory of my life. And here I am, So it's pretty incredible to watch who comes in on day one and who leaves at the end.
And what's so cool about all this, and you folks started this a while ago, is now you've got some of the impact class and all these folks working with nonprofits. And the nonprofits, they choose one and they have to vie for being a nonprofit, and whether it's junior achievement or council on literacy, whoever it is. And then that team works together to try to solve a problem of that nonprofit. Right? Talk about that.
So we're going to be talking about that even more tonight. We're actually accepting proposals right now for the impact class projects. Yeah. So we work with about 4 to 6 different nonprofits, and we split the impact class up into those different teams, and they complete a project that they need. So many of our nonprofits, they're busy out being in the community. They don't have the money or resources for marketing or for strategic planning, things like that. And we have experts here in our class that work in that day-to-day that are going to come in and make a difference for you and help with a project that was once a dream.
Yeah. And is there a follow-up to that? So let's say you take on a nonprofit here in 2023, and do you follow up in 2028, 5 years now, and say, hey, how is that going? If you had the resources, maybe, right?
Right, because LEAD is also a small nonprofit, but we stay in touch. We actively have them come and be a part of our programs or even share their experience. We have a video tonight of past experiences and the impact it ended up having on their organization. So we do follow up. And actually, folks that have been a partner agency that maybe it's been 10 years or more, we invite them to come back and be an agency again.
No, absolutely, without question on that. So for those folks who are hearing this and said, I haven't heard about Lead San Diego before, what the heck does it matter to me? Have I been in Ostrich, for God's sake? How do they get a hold of you? What's the best way?
You can find me anywhere. So we
go to the website.
The website. So our website is sdchamber.org/lead. You can find us there. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and most of all, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where we get a lot of traction, and we have all of our stuff posted there. You can find us.
That's great. Samantha Beck, just wishing you nothing but a great 21st Annual Lead San Diego Visionary Awards. Samantha is the Executive Director of Lead San Diego. I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media. You've been listening to a special edition of the Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community show. We're the nation's longest running podcast focusing on community happenings and brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. We hope you enjoyed the interview.
You've been listening to an episode of Drew Schlosberg's Spotlight on the Community show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego community. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
Cloudcast Media.